All right.
You're tuned in to Right Eye Radio, right here on Spreaker, opening your mind to thought-provoking conversation every show. Now, here's your host, Sailor Cooper.
Well, hello everyone. How you doing this evening?
Doing good.
This is Sailor Cooper.
Yep, this is Tyler Evans.
Welcome to another episode here of our show tonight of Right Eye Radio, as y'all know it.
Yes.
How do you think we've done so far on our show?
I think we've done pretty good.
Oh yeah,
I think it's a fun show.
it is a fun show.
Dedicated to music, cultural stuff, blindness, all sorts of things.
Yes.
And today is going to be another one of these culture shows. We're going to talk about Chad Kroeger and Nickelback.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the legendary, iconic Canadian bands, Nickelback.
Mm-hmm. And he's from Alberta. Chad Kroeger was born in Alberta in 1974.
Oh, how you know that?
I looked it up.
Oh, yeah?
He doesn't really sound like it, though.
I know he doesn't.
You don't really hear that Canadian accent that most people associate Canada with, particularly whenever, they say A and stuff. EH for A. The accent. It's very interesting. The Canadian dialect is a little bit different from ours, but it's not a whole lot different.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
In fact, the culture of Canada is a lot. It's kind of like ours.
It's very similar like ours, In fact, the United States and Canada are very close,
Oh, yeah. Now, their health care is not the same. Under Canada, everyone gets health care.
Oh, it's not the same?
No. Everyone gets health care under Canada. Everyone gets free health care. Oh, yeah.
I thought the health care in Canada is not that great.
It's not. The reason why it's not is because everyone gets it.
Everyone gets it? Oh.
Yeah.
So it's like Obamacare?
I guess you could say that. But it's not exactly the same. I think it's a lot worse than Obamacare.
Oh.
I mean, Obamacare wasn't good, but I don't know. But I mean, it seems like a lot of Canadians live more healthy than we do, though, in some ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we eat a lot of junk food as individuals, and whereas Canadians, I think they watch their diet. Diet. I don't think the government should be dictating what food we eat. That's not a good thing. But yeah, Chad Kroeger is a really healthy man, it seems.
He is, yeah.
His voice is really crisp and full of energy. So, yeah.
Wait. Can you hear me?
Let's see. Are you? Do you have your Right Eye Radio open to where you can hear us?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that everything's working fine.
I'm trying to adjust the kosher's here.
The what? How come I'm not seeing your deal?
We are live, right?
Because I'm seeing Happy Halloween. That was from last week.
Yeah, so anyway, we're going to play some good Nickelback songs tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, it's going to be good.
Maybe the first one we can play is Hero.
Oh, yes.
That one is a good song. And that was actually... That song was featured in the movie Spider-Man.
So the first one we're going to play is... We're going to play one that's called How You Remind Me. This one was a number one song back in 2002. It was one of the first number ones.
Okay.
It was number one in January, both in the U.S. and Canada at the same time.
Oh, neat.
Yes.
That song actually came out in 2001.
Yeah.
It came out in August of 01.
So, anyway, let's start off with How You Remind Me on Right Eye Radio.
Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man. I'm sick aside without a sense of feeling. And this is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a heart worth breaking. And I've been wrong, I've been down, been to the bottom of every bottle. These five words in my head scream, are we having fun yet? Yeah, 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 no, no. Yeah, 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 no, no. It's not like you didn't know that. I said I love you and I swear I still do. And it must have been so bad, 'cause living with me must have damn near killed you. And this is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a heart worth breaking. And I've been wrong, I've been down, been to the bottom of every bottle. These five words in my head scream, are we having fun yet? Yeah, 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 no, no. Yeah, 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 no, no. Yeah, 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 no, no. Yeah, 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 Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. And this is how you remind me. This is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a heart worth breaking. And I've been wrong, I've been down, been to the bottom of every bottle. These five words in my head scream, are we having fun?
How You Remind Me, Nickelback, on Right Eye Radio.
That's a good song.
That song?
It was great. Kind of sounds like a love song.
It does, yeah.
Is it about a girl?
No. But yeah, it's a good song. It was one of their number ones.
Oh yeah.
I know there are certain songs of Nickelback who you do like.
Do I know?
So I know there are certain songs of Nickelback that you do like.
There's some songs that are satanic.
How are they satanic? Tell me, how are the songs satanic? How?
Well, just some vulgar stuff.
What's like what? Give me an example. What stuff might be
Like
in there?
explicit sexual suggestions and stuff.
Really?
No, I mean this is their newer music. I'm talking about their recent music.
Yeah, I know how you are with satanic stuff, like the song "Take Me to Church." You don't like it. Yeah. Well, let's get to it. Nickelback is a Canadian rock band formed in 1995 in Hanna, Alberta, Canada. The band is composed of guitarist and lead vocalist Chad Kroeger, guitarist, keyboardist, and backing vocalist Ryan Peake, bassist Mike Kroeger, and drummer Daniel Adair. The band went through several drummer changes between 1995 and 2005, achieving its current lineup when Adair was replaced by Ryan Vicito. Nickelback is one of the most commercially successful Canadian rock bands, having sold more than 50 million albums worldwide. Wow, that's a lot of albums.
Ooh, that's a lot.
In 2009, Billboard ranked them the most successful rock group from the decade. Their song, quote, "How You Remind Me," which we just played just now, was listed as the best-selling rock song and the fourth-selling best song in decade overall. They were listed number 7 on the Billboard Top Artist of the Decade, with 4 albums listed on the Billboard Top Albums on the Decade. The band signed with Roadrunner Records in 1999 when it released their once independent album, The State. The band achieved significant commercial success with the album, as well with a follow-up, Silver Side Up, in 2001. Following the release of Silver Side Up, the band released the biggest, most album to date, How You Remind Me, which peaked number 1 on the Billboard Canadian Singles Chart. The band's 4th album, The Long Road, was released in 2003 and spawned 5 singles, including Canadian number 1, Someday, which also peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. Afterwards, the band put out their biggest selling album to date, All the Right Reasons, in 2005, which produced 3 top 10 singles and top 520 singles on the Billboard Hot 100, including Photograph, Far Away, and Rockstar. I like that song, Rockstar. We're gonna play those songs tonight on Right Radio. The band's album, Dark Horse, 2008, was another commercial success, producing 8 singles, one of which peaked on the top 10 Billboard Hot 100, 2 of which peaked on the top 20 on the Billboard Hot 100. In 2011, the band released their 7th album, Here and Now, which again topped the charts. Their 8th studio album, No Fixed Address, was released on November 17, 2014, and their 9th studio album, Feed the Machine, was released on June 16, 2017. The band is based in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. The band's original domestic signing was with EMI Canada, but they subsequently obtained an American deal via Roadrunner Records. For the release of their 7th album, the band parted from EMI Canada and signed to Universal Music Canada. How about that? That's a wealth of information about the band there.
You know, you know that there's two things that are popular in the United States and Canada, like
What?
two entertainment deals, like two entertainment shows. Like one is music from Nickelback, and the other one is the show Degrassi.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Have you ever heard of Degrassi before?
No, I never have. I've never heard of Degrassi.
I've watched it growing up.
I've never heard of Degrassi.
Degrassi is a Canadian-based show.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like a teenage soap opera.
It's a soap opera?
Well, you could look at it that way, but it's teenage drama. It's about school and pregnancy and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah, you ought to check it out. It's pretty cool.
I should check it out. Okay, well, do you want to talk about anything else, or should you say maybe let's get back to the music?
Let's see. I think we can get back to music.
Well, I'd say let's do that. Let's get back to music. How about let's play some of the top 10s I listed. Let's play Photograph. This song is from '05. Wow, it brings me a lot of memories. Well, here is Photograph, only on Right Eye Radio.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head?
Tyler.
This is where I grew up. I think the president fixed it up.
Oh, yeah?
I never knew we ever went without. The second floor is hot for sneaking out. And this is where I went to school. Most of the time had better things to do. Criminal record says I've broken twice. I must have done it half a dozen times. I wonder if it's too late. Should I go back and try to graduate? Life's better now than it was back then. If I was them, I wouldn't let me in. Oh, God, every memory of looking out the back door. I have a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Every memory of walking out the front door. I found the photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to say it, time to say me. Prison gates won't open up for me. On these hands and knees I'm crawling. I reach for you. Well, I'm terrified of these four walls. These iron bars can't hold my soul in. All I need is you. Come, please, I'm calling. And all I scream for you. I'm falling. Show me what it's like. The last one standing. And teach me wrong from right. And I'll show you what I can be. And say it for me, say it to me. And I'll leave this life behind me. Say it if it's worth saving me. Heaven's gates won't open up for me. With these broken wings I'm falling. All I see is you. These city walls ain't got no love for me. I'm on the ledge of the 18th story. All I scream for you. Come, please, I'm calling. And all I need from you. Hurry, I'm falling. Show me what it's like. The last one standing. And teach me wrong from right. And I'll show you what I can be. And say it for me, say it to me. And I'll leave this life behind me. Say it if it's worth saving me. I'm falling. And all I need is you. Come, please, I'm calling. And all I scream for you. Hurry, I'm falling. Show me what it's like. The last one standing. Teach me wrong from right. And I'll show you what I can be. Say it for me, say it to me. And I'll leave this life behind me. Say it if it's worth saving me. I'm falling. Say it for me, say it to me. And I'll leave this life behind me. Say it if it's worth saving me.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's that? What was that noise?
Saving me on only on Right Eye Radio. That was a huge hit song from 2006.
Oh yeah. I grew up hearing that song.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
I was about 14 or 15, give or take.
I was 14. That brings me a lot of memories. Woo! Let's get a little uncentered on the show, shall we? That brought me memories of starting puberty.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, me too.
I was crazy. I was getting so excited of the ladies. Oh, I couldn't control it there. I couldn't.
I know, right?
Oh,
but
and I was having some nice dreams at night too.
Anyway,
why
don't we why don't we talk about what that song means?
Oh, okay. You're right. Let's go back to more appropriate stuff. You know.
I know you like to
let's talk about the meaning behind that song. You know, that song basically it means to save someone, right? You know, teach someone wrong from right, show someone what things are like. You know.
Oh yeah.
What does it mean to you?
Well, I think basically it means pretty much what you said. That we have people in our lives that should teach us wrong from right. And it almost sounds like a spiritual song, kind of. You know, save me. You know, kind of like salvation. You know.
Yeah.
Of course, it doesn't mention God or anything, but you can interpret it in many ways. Some people may have a totally different interpretation than I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay. So yeah, it can be interpreted in many ways. Can you drop it on the show, Mom? She's gone. Drop in on the show. We're doing a show on Nickelback.
I don't know anything about Nickelback. That's the problem.
Oh.
I don't know anything about Nickelback.
Yeah.
You know about Nickelback? Nickelback's very good. So yeah, that song "Saving Me" was very, very good. And the previous song we heard was "Photograph," which it talks about memories of the lead singer. I think that's how it's interpreted, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I like the new album "On the Road." You know, with that song "Do This Anymore."
What's that album?
I think the one that came out in 2003 on the road, is that what it's called?
Oh yeah.
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 It's really neat. It you know, music is a really interesting language. Yeah. I call it the language of emotion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, how about we get back to some more music?
Are you sure? Or do you want to talk a little bit more?
Well, I mean, it's up to you. But I was thinking, you know, maybe we can play Far Away.
Let's play Hero, what you requested, because you requested this song tonight, you know. So, now, what does Hero mean to you?
Oh. Well, I think it means that, I don't really know, like, you know, the song, like, the second verse talks about, oh, how can love save us and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But it almost seems like it's talking about someone who's skeptical about love in general, but also realizes that there are people out there who are willing to save people.
Yeah.
You know, like every day, someone's a hero. You know.
Yeah. So let's play Hero. Let's
okay.
Yeah. Well, how about we play Far Away first, and let's play
Hero.
And
then Hero. That's what I was thinking.
Because Far Away, what it talks about is how the lead singer's like missing someone, you know, and
yeah,
and
well, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah,
that we could play Far Away first, and that's why I mentioned it.
Okay, well, this is Far Away, a Nickelback song from 2006 on Ride Eye Radio.
This time, this place, misused, mistakes, too long, too late. Who was I to make you wait? Just one chance, just one breath, just in case there's just one left. 'Cause you know, you know, you know, I love you. I loved you all along. That I miss you. Been far away for far too long. I keep dreaming you'll isn't the love of a hero, and that's why I fear it won't do. And they say that a hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. I'll hold on to the wings of the eagles, watch as we all fly away. And they're watching us, they're watching us as we all fly away. And they're watching us, they're watching us as we all fly away. Yeah. And they're watching us, they're watching us as we all fly away. Whoa.
Hero by Nickelback. Chad Kroger, only on Right Eye Radio, right?
Oh, yeah. So what'd you think about that song?
That's good.
Well, what does it mean to you?
Oh, I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Yeah, what does it mean to you?
Well, basically, as I alluded to earlier, it's about a little bit of a skepticism about love
Yeah.
and how there are men and women every day who
Yeah.
pretty much are heroes.
Our
That they're
heroes,
watching.
yeah.
At the end, he says that they're
Our
watching.
heroes our heroes are watching over us. It's very true.
Think about the men and women who are in the military every day. They're heroes.
Yeah. And the military is watching over us too.
Oh, speaking of the military,
Yeah.
Veterans Day is this Sunday.
Yeah.
And so anyone who's a veteran or anyone who has a family member who's a veteran, just thank them.
Yeah, we gotta thank the military who was sacrificing their lives for us. That's right.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And just don't forget, everybody, tomorrow's Election Day. And
It is.
don't forget to vote, not because of a particular candidate or party, but vote because the military,
It is.
the men and women fought and died so that you could vote,
Yeah.
no matter what party you belong to. But anyway,
Exactly. I think we have the strongest military on the earth, do we?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I want to thank our first responders who are serving in our military, you know. That means
Well, you know,
a
we
lot.
even have civilian first responders, EMS personnel every day.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, like ambulances and firefighters and police officers
Yeah. Yeah.
who are around our local community every day.
Oh, yes, definitely. Thanks to the firefighters.
Oh
But,
yeah, and everyone else.
Yeah. Wait. How
Same
about we
thing with-
play? Well, we have a couple more songs to play tonight before we close the show. I like this song. It's very funny. This next one we're gonna play. This one's called "Rockstar" by Nickelback. It's very funny. It's about how they want to be big rock stars, get famous, and cut their hairs and change their names, and they want to be rich, like have a bathroom they could play baseball in, own a jet where they can, with a bedroom in it, where they can live at 37,000 feet. Imagine living at 37,000 feet, you know.
Like square feet.
Oh yeah, it'd be so cool.
Man, that's talking about wealth. That's talking about being rich.
Well,
There's no doubt what that song's about.
It's kind of like it being rich. It's kind of like being rich. It's a mix of everything, you know.
But that's a luxurious lifestyle that they want.
It's what?
That's a luxurious lifestyle. that
It
they
is,
want.
yeah. So, do me a favor. Can you introduce this next song for the audience tonight?
Sure can. This
All right.
is This is Rockstar by Nickelback, only on Right Eye Radio.
I'm through with standing in line to clubs I'll never get in. It's like the bottom of the ninth and I'm never gonna win this. Life hasn't turned out quite the way I want it to be. Tell me what you want.
Can you still hear me?
I want a brand new house on an episode of Cribs and a bathroom I can play baseball in, and a king-size tub big enough for 10 plus me.
So what you need?
I'll need a credit card that's got no limit, and a big black chain with a bedroom in it. Gonna join the Mile High Club at 37,000 feet.
Been done.
I want a new tour bus full of old guitars, mine star on Hollywood Boulevard. Somewhere between Cher and James Dean is fine for me.
So how you gonna do it?
I'm gonna trade this life for fortune and fame. I'd even cut my hair and change my name. Cause we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop houses, driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. Well, I'll stay skinny cause we just won't eat, and we'll hang out in the coolest bars in the VIP with the movie stars. Every good gold digger's gonna wind up there. Every playboy bunny with a bleached blonde hair. And well, hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star. Hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star. I wanna be great like Elvis without the tassels. Hire 8 bodyguards that love to beat up assholes. Sign a couple autographs so I can eat my meals for free.
I have the quesadilla.
I'm gonna dress my ass with the latest fashion. Get a front door key to the Playboy Mansion. Gonna date a centerfold that loves to blow my money for me.
So how you gonna do it?
I'm gonna trade this life for fortune and fame. I'd even cut my hair and change my name. Cause we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop houses, driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. Well, I'll stay skinny cause we just won't eat, and we'll hang out in the coolest bars in the VIP with the movie stars. Every good gold digger's gonna wind up there. Every playboy bunny with a bleached blonde hair. And we'll hide out in the private rooms with the latest dictionary of today's who's who. They'll get you anything with that evil smile. Everybody's got a drug dealer on speed dial. Well, hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star. I'm gonna sing those songs that offend the senses. Gonna pop my pills from a Pez dispenser. Get washed up singers writing all my songs. Lip sync them every night so I don't get them wrong. Well, we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop houses, driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. We'll all stay skinny cause we just won't eat, and we'll hang out in the coolest bars in the VIP with the movie stars. Every good gold digger's gonna wind up there. Every playboy bunny with a bleached blonde hair. And we'll hide out in the private rooms with the latest dictionary of today's who's who. They'll get you anything with that evil smile. Everybody's got a drug dealer on speed dial. Well, hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star. Hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star.
Rockstar, Nickelback, only on Right Eye Radio.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So anyway, we're about to wrap up the show. The next last song tonight we're going to play, it's called If Everyone Cared. And I know, Tyler, last week, I know you saw a post on there. You put a post on Facebook saying that you wish that everybody would care more about the world. You
Yeah,
know,
absolutely. Sometimes we need to just stop bickering
we do.
and just come together, and
Yeah.
even it doesn't matter what religion we are, political
Yeah.
party we are. In the end, we're all human, we're all Americans, and we just need to come together, you know?
And I think that's the case that needs to happen on election tomorrow. We don't need to divide ourselves. We need
No.
to unite ourselves, be together as one, you know, and
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
we may be disappointed, we may not be disappointed. We don't know yet.
yeah, and, you know, politics don't matter in this world. What matters is love. Love.
You know what matters?
That's what matters, you know. We don't need to
What
judge
matters
each other
is
so
love.
much,
You're right.
you know?
And you know, it's the gospel of Jesus Christ that ultimately matters.
It is. Because
You know what I'm saying?
God created the earth. God created this world, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And there are other people who believe, you know, that Allah created the world, Buddha created, you know, whatever your belief is, whatever your religion is, just know that love conquers all, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Love is supposed.
And I think that's what this song talks about.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it talks about if everyone cared, no one would die, no one would lie and be deceitful, you know?
No. And this song came out in 2006, is that right?
2007, that's when I heard it.
Well, I was 15 whenever I heard this song.
I was
And that was
15.
you know, this song kind of reminds me of, you know, if everyone truly cared, there wouldn't be sin in the world. Therefore, there wouldn't be death in the world.
Right. And by the way, I thought I would put no bumper music on right now so everyone can listen clearly what we're talking about. All we need to hear is no sound. We just need to hear our voices and the sound of a background noise. Like, I don't know if you can hear the fountain at my grandparents' house right now.
I don't know.
Of course, we hear Skype in the background.
Mm-hmm.
We need to shut out the whole world and focus on ourselves. We need to focus on what matters, not be judgmental. We need to
That's
love
right.
each other. You know?
Absolutely. No matter where you come from, no matter where you've been, it doesn't matter if any of that.
Right.
We just need to care more. That's the bottom line. We need to love more.
As Donald Trump said in his victory speech, you know, it's time to bind up the wounds of division and be together as one.
That's right. You know, even Jimmy Carter in his first inaugural address, well, his only inaugural address, he even said the same thing, you know, that we should come together and, you know, laugh together and that sort of thing. And Jimmy Carter was actually a moral man. He was a Democrat, of course, but he was a moral man.
Yeah.
He was one of the most moral presidents we ever had.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And he nominated a guy, his name was Walter Mondale, for vice president, who happens to be a decent man.
Right.
I don't agree with his politics, but that's not the point. He was a decent man, and he was actually, you know, conservative compared to today's Democrats, you know.
Right.
He was actually a decent Democrat. He was actually, he actually ran for the U.S. Senate in Minnesota in 2002, but it was at a last moment because one of the candidates died.
Wow.
Like 10 days before the election. And Walter Mondale was put into the Senate race, but of course he didn't win that race.
Right.
He lost to the Republican, Norm Coleman, in 2002. And then he basically said on election night that it would be his last campaign, and that he thanked the Minnesota for giving him a victory in the past and helping him, you know. I thought that was pretty neat.
It was.
So-
Well, anyway, let's get to our final song of the night. Let's play what we talked about. Everyone cared. And don't forget, tomorrow night, tune in for live coverage. starting at 7 p.m. when the polls close. At 7 p.m. tomorrow night, we're going to be live coverage, live radio for the election.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. This is Everyone Cared on Live Radio, and take us out tonight. Close it for us.
Okay. Well, thank you all for tuning into the show tonight. Again, we really appreciate it, and we hope that you can join us tomorrow night at 7 p.m. as we talk about the election. Anyway, good night, everybody.
From underneath the trees, we watch the sky, confusing stars, the satellites. I never dreamed that you'd be mine, but here we are, we're here tonight, singing, hey, man, I'm alive, singing, hey, man, I'm alive. If everyone cared and nobody cried, if everyone loved and nobody lied, if everyone shared and swallowed their pride, then we'd see the day when nobody died. And I'm singing, hey, hey man, I'm alive. Hey man, I'm alive. And in the end,